Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Allies in Learning PLN Personal Learning Network page. So one thing before I get started, I'm hearing some people call it professional and some people call it personal. So I refer to it in both terms here because basically it all means the same thing. So on my opening page, which I called the basics, it's an overview of what a PLN is. And again, like I said, I refer to it as both a personal and a professional learning network. And I also want the teachers and the readers to understand why they should be interested in a PLN. So I really liked these definitions and I cited where I got them from. I just didn't want to take anything out. And the Wordle also came from this same source. And then for those that probably are just looking for a graphic, I included this video about what a PLN is. And what was important to me to do on most of my pages is to have a really inspirational quote. So PLN, and the quotes are basically summarizing like what a PLN is. So a PLN to me is committing yourself to being a lifelong learner. The most valuable asset you'll ever have is your mind and what you put into it. So that's one part of a PLN. So the second page is under the subheading, Getting Started with Your PLN. And this is basically where I go a little bit more into detail in a pictorial way. How do you grow your PLN? What are the steps to do so? And what's going to be your value in having one? And I wanted to practice inserting forms, so I just basically asked them what their interest and degree of information or knowledge is in reference to a PLN. And this is also where I give a quick overview about the different types of PLNs possible. And I got that list from the American English Resource Site, which I did give them a shout out and reference them. I didn't try to claim it as my own. So after those two pieces, you should start almost getting ready to creating. So I need to show you some in order to get you ready for that. So this page is about ones that are created. And again, I wanted to have an inspirational quote. It's more important than ever that educators collaborate to continually improve and support the success of each learner. And that's really what I took away from PLNs and my study of PLNs. Like a lot of information, because we're such in a technological age, is really on us. So it's incumbent on us to find resources and connect with people on our own that can help grow us and make us lifelong learners. So the ones that I discussed on this page were Twitter, Pinterest, and I found one called Teach, Learn, Lead. It's really a great resource for new teachers, and it's not focused on any one aspect of education or like not ed tech or anything like that. It's in general. And Instagram, which is new to me, which I mean would make sense, but it's kind of like bringing together Pinterest and Twitter, Edmodo and good old Facebook. So those were some of the resources that I shared for people when creating a PLN. Those are the go-to places you could go to. And of course, then I have the tutorials for those newbies. What do they call those? I forgot the name we would call them. Can't think. But anyway, we have the Twitter tutorial, the Pinterest tutorial, and that was actually created by Olinda and I found one on Edmodo, Facebook, and Instagram. So digital natives, that's right. That's the word. And then this page is kind of underdeveloped. I came up with these subheadings when we first had to start doing our website building practice. So I'm still working on this page, but this is, how to start a professional learning network. And again, kind of like a quote, all PLNs start with a single connection. Again, it's just trying to pique their interest, but pictorially, so we could get us all connected. This page is the resource page, and this is where I really try to think about everyone in the building and give at least one or two go-to places for them to start a PLN or find information about a PLN in their particular content area or specialty. One of the biggest hacks of PLNs that I found was Cybraryman. I mean, he's just amazing. He basically did all the work for me. I'm just putting it in different categories. And of course, Twitter is a #1 go-to place for PLNs. And down here is going to be where I finish talking about the PLNs that I'm a part of inside the building. And as the technology facilitator this year, we have a Google Plus community. Mrs. Guerrero and I, we have a Google Classroom community, and I'm also a part of some other Google Classrooms. Even though it's typically used for the students, I found it to be very, 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 very effective in using it with our little PLN, which is our Teach Back PLN. That's what we're doing for our internship when we host the professional developments. And also I'm in it for other groups. I'm a GEM, which is a Google Education Mentor, and the Tech Liaison. And these are just some pictures, they're really quite small, of the Google Classrooms that I'm a part of. Also, we recently started a Lewisdale Twitter page and a Lewisdale hashtag. So we definitely intend to use that after this class. This class really inspired us to really want to build a school-based PLN and even start school-based chats. So the chat that we're doing for our assignment will be a great introductory to that for the school. So hope you guys are all ready to tune in on Thursday, 6 o'clock, for our group's Twitter chat. If you guys don't remember, it is PG Tech Talk, hashtag PG Tech Talk, and that's with Alemnish, Arlena, Olinda, and I. And yeah, it'll be 6 o'clock next Thursday. Lastly, yeah, so it says check out my PLN. So I actually think I need to move yeah, so I'm actually on this page. I'm going to add some of the other PLNs I'm a part of. It actually got messed up, and so they're actually right here, and I'm just going to copy them over. I just list some other ones that I'm a part of, and some specific people that I follow on Twitter. So I'm just going to kind of fix this because the chart didn't go well on Google. Yes, so I kind of got cut off, but basically that's my website. I don't have the page in front of me of what I'm supposed to be reflecting on. I couldn't pick it up. But I did want to say that I did not enjoy using Google Sites to create my website. I would much rather use Wix or Weebly. I think it allows for the creativity. But I did use it because this resource I really enjoyed making, and I think it's going to be really beneficial for the staff. And unfortunately, Google Sites is the only free website maker that I'm aware of that's not blocked in the county. So that was really the motivation behind using this, but I really look forward to using it as a tool. And I really look forward to reading all of your websites. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.